finally here, guys. Today we start our FC26 Road to Glory, and it's going to be about that man right there, Zlatan Ibrahimović. Welcome to RoadToZ. In this series, we're just going to do as much as we can, as quick as we can, to obtain Zlatan Ibrahimović. Of course, no FIFA points will be spent apart from the FIFA points we get from the Ultimate Edition, which I will only actually be spending the first 2,000 on 7.5k packs. The other 4,000 I'll be spending on the season passes. So it'll just be the first 2,000 for packs. But yeah, very excited for this. Roll the intro. She's the kid with the golden feet. Okay guys, so here we go. So as you can see, welcome back. What we're going to pick for a starter pack. So I was originally going to go for the Serie A. I'll explain why later on, but for the time being I think we're going to go for the Premier League because there's a lot of stuff with English players. So let's go with the Premier League and let's see what we get. So we didn't get a single English player apart from George. Is that Tyreek George? Yeah, Tyreek George. Thomas, Firmino, Philo Asgard, Hayashi, Albert Rule, Vandenberg, Brosnan, Ekdal, De Irastoza? No idea. Anyone on the bench? Kamara? No one major. No. So let's continue, and your first objective is to win a match in Ultimate Team Moments. Play on console or PC and complete the challenge. It'll reward you with a pick 1 of 5 Foundations players. Okay, that's fine. So let's move on. So obviously there's the RoadToZ Silver Superstars, which once we get onto the game, I'll be going for these immediately pretty much, because I want to get them in just so I've got my silver team as good as possible for the upcoming live event, which it talks about here towards the end of the season. There's going to be a RoadToZ Silver Superstars live event. So the next one, some early access stuff. That's basically just going to tell us what is likely to come up in early access. Fair enough. So here we go with the loyalty rewards. So we've got 2 75 to 83 by 2 gold player packs, 1 75 to 83 by 2 rare gold players pack. It's a bit weird how they've done it that way. A 2 gold packs and a small mixed players pack. Brilliant. So we've got 0 coins, 0 FIFA points for the time being. Let's just open as packs. So in this episode, it's pretty much just going to be us opening the pack, see what we get, see how much coins we can generate, and then I'm just going to show how the series is likely going to turn out, which types of teams I'm looking at building, especially the starter teams, which players I'm looking at Evo in, which players I'm looking to collect. So we'll definitely get onto that straight after, but for the time being, let's go with the first pack. And we've got issues, so I'll come back once the issues seem to be fixed. Okay, so it's let me back in. Let me just go through those and the F11. So the pack seems to have opened. Let's see what we got. Endrick, wow. That could be a interesting card to start with. He was actually one of the players I was looking at Evo in, so he's not really worth much at the moment. So I'm going to put him on the transfer list for the time being. Lekue, I'll probably just try and sell him, see what happens. Then we've got another one, 75 to 83 by 2. Oh, it's going to do this every pack, isn't it? Right, let me get back on. Okay, so we're back again. I've just clicked through the 2 things. I haven't actually looked at the pack yet, so let's have a look. We've got Stach and Giannoulis. Don't think either of them 2 are going to be worth anything. I'll keep him just in case they go for a bit more, but definitely the rare gold can go. Let's head into the third pack. It's probably going to kick me out again. Yep, so let's come back once it's back on. Okay, so we're back again. This time it's giving me a different message, so I didn't click off this one. Anything interesting on here? Just saying the early access finale tournaments on Thursday. And we will receive his debut icon from tomorrow. Looking forward to that. So the unassigned, what we got? Matthias Tell. That's also a very interesting card to pick up. Wow, so we've been nice here. We actually got 2 rares. Oh, well, that was a 2 rare pack, wasn't it? That was the difference. I understand it now. Abdul Hamid. He looks like a decent right back, to be fair, for a starter team, especially if you're playing the League One. So let's stick him in the transfer list for the time being, and it's probably going to kick us out again. It does indeed. So let's rejoin back in a second. Okay, so we're back again. Let's have a look what we've got. So this is actually a untradeable gold pack. Interesting. So we got an Ajax kit, which is quite nice. Quite like that kit. And the Venezia badge. Mangala. Dest. Ooh, I actually was looking to pick up Dest. So that's actually a really good pack. I'm very happy with the pack so far. We've been quite nice. Final gold pack. It actually is opening, so we may be getting past the issues. We've got Iwobi, Nielsen, Neuhaus, and Maestro Chem Style, and we've already got a duplicate. Let's quick sell. Let's do it that way just in case. The Atlanta United away kit. I do like that kit as well. Let's store all that, and then as final pack, a small mixed players pack. So what do we got? Immobile. He wasn't a player I'm looking at, but I'll take him for the time being. Nothing major in this, but that's okay. So that's where we are. In terms of what we've picked up, we've got a Matthias Tell, an Endrick, Abdul Hamid, Jan Lewis, and Legue. So I don't think these 2 are going to sell. Maybe he does. Maybe we could get some coins for him, but I'm going to keep him regardless, just in case. This Abdul Hamid, he also could sell. Maybe not actually. Endrick, I'm going to hold on Endrick because look, he's already at, well, there's 1,000 coins there. He may go up to about 3,000 or 4,000. I know at the start of last FIFA he was like 8 or 9k at one point. So if he goes up to that, that's even better. Matthias Tell, that's a big pickup. I mean, right now he's not really worth a lot, but he could easily be worth 6,000-7,000 coins. What's his he's 5-star. Wow. With a finesse shot play style, and you can play cam, striker and left wing. Yeah, Matthias Tell's a really good card for early on especially. So yeah, we'll definitely be keeping hold of him. But for the time being, let's have a look at what we've got to do. So let's do the intro to SBCs. So we've just got to get rid of one player who is 64 or lower. So let's do that, and we'll just get rid of this Sing guy. And then we've got 2 players who are silver. Okay, so let's have a look at silver cards. So who am I not going to need at all? Let's put her in, and I'm probably never going to use that card either. So let's put them 2 in. Submit anyway. And then we need 3 silvers this time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open one of these silver packs, just see if we get any random silvers. We're looking for a load of silvers, who I'm really looking to pick up, like Dele Alli, players like that. So silver packs are really interesting for us. We've got another silver pack here, looking for a Jesse Lingard if we can pick him up. Nobody in here that I'm looking for. A lot of like, MLS kits in these packs, which is quite interesting. But yeah, let's put in the next one. So we just need 3 silvers. So let's put in him. Let's put in her, and let's put in him. And then let's do that, and then that. Yep. And then we need 4 gold players. Wow. So do we have any crappy golds that we're not gonna want? And let's put the goalkeeper in. I don't think I've got another goalkeeper, but we'll deal with that. Oh, I do have another goalkeeper. I've got David Soria. I'm gonna keep those guys. Let's get rid of her. The women players I'm not really gonna need for what I'm going to be trying to build. So let's get rid of those, and we'll get rid of this Mangala. Why not? Yeah, 4 players. So them 2, that one, and then that one. There we go. So let's submit that. So we've got some more packs to open. We've got a gold pack. What can we get? Muslera. Not really what we're looking for. Quintero. A backbone, and Atlanta United. And the kit. So let's quick sell that. And then we've got a 2-player pack. Van Hecke and Melier from Leeds. Interesting pickup. And then a 2 rare gold players pack. Come on. Wow. 87 Hemp. Wow, so we've picked up a walkout on his first day. Wow. 91 pace. Yeah, she looks like a pretty good card. 4-star weak foot, 5-star skills. Yep, that'll do nicely. And a Undav. So that was quite a good pickup, and some decent packs, to be fair. So in terms of what else is available in the SBCs, we've of course got the challenges, the bronze, silver, and the gold upgrade. We've got a few more intro challenges. So there's the intro to player SBCs, which, do you need full squad for this? No, so you just need 2 players who are 65 or under, or 65 or over. It's fine. 1 Eredivisie player. Did I just get rid of that Eredivisie player? Let's have a look if I've got anyone else. So I can't press it to go down to ease. So let's go down here. We've got Dest, who I don't want to get rid of. Shouldn't have got rid of that striker, but you live and you learn. 1 German player. But then 2. Why do I think 2? But oh yeah, sorry, I couldn't see that with a brick slot. Do I have a German player? I should have a German player, surely. Surely. Germany. Does it have to be gold? Yes. So let's put this Norhouse in, and then just another gold. So let's do that, and we'll stick Quintero in. Why not? And then we need to get chemistry. So 1 rare, 5 chemistry, and 3 slots. So I kind of need 3 players, kind of same league or same nation maybe. Let's see what we get in this pack. So Consenshaw, Albusrati, Mandy, Minans, and Patrick Vieira. It'd be nice if that was the icon, but we'll take it. That's it's not a bad pack. And then let's see if we can maybe do this SBC. Not the market. Oops, I still got gold on. Oh, just took left back off now. Left back. So let's put this guy in for the time being. What centimeters do we have? So we've not got a lot of cards. Oh, so that's a CDM actually. Let's go back. Was that an English player? No, I didn't have an English player. Have an English player here? No. So I won't be able to do that one yet. I could do this one. 2 silvers. Let's see what we've got. Let's put Kim Young Bin in, and let's stick this guy in because he's not a common nationality. So we've got a small rare bronze player pack. There's not really many bronzes that I'm looking for, so the bronze packs don't really do too much for me, so they'll just be straight into SBCs. I don't know if I got a player in that one from the Eredivisie. Let's go most recent. Did I get an Eredivisie? No, I didn't. And I don't think I've got anyone who's actually going to help me. Oh, actually, will this work? That only gives me 2 chemistry. Yes, I need a left back from China. So in terms of what else we've got, so there's the Golden Generation England 66. I have already put some SBC solutions out for these 3 squads, and they're on the shorts. So if you want to catch those, and they're basically self-explanatory, kind of just fit in the players in the same sort of way I've done mine. So say like for the Wembley Glory one, just stick in 6 players from the same league, different nationalities, a couple of the same nationalities. You'll see I've got an Italian squad, well, Serie A, 6 players from Serie A, and there's 2 Italians, 2 Dutch or something like that, and they're all just like matching clubs because you can have 2 from the same club. But it's quite easy to do once you get your head around it. So this the Club is Yours challenge, I believe, is a new piece of content for today. I don't think I've got enough to build a full squad yet though, so let's not do that. Intro to upgrade SBCs. This could be interesting. A full bronze team. Let's see if I can do a full bronze team. I can indeed. Is there anyone I want to keep? So I kind of want to keep. Oh, he can play left back. Wow. So I kind of want to keep them 2 just because if I pick up another bronze player from from China, I can put them in. Nobody else I'm not too bothered about. Yeah, let's submit that. We'll submit them, and then let's open this silver pack, because then I can put the players in here into the next one. So we've got Hoet, Odriozola, nobody I'm looking for, so all these can go straight back in. Didn't see if I picked up a I need to remember to look if I can pick up a Eredivisie player, but let's go silver. Yep. And I kind of don't want to get rid of Melier. Not really sure why. I'll keep him for the time being. The English players I should really be keeping, to be fair. Let's especially the silvers, because I need them for that English full English team type thing. Have I got any Eredivisie cards in there? Nope. Any on the bench? Let's put her in for. Let's keep that card. Quite happy to get rid of them. And then we've got another goal pack. Can we get anything else extra? So we've got Gustavo Harmer from Sheffield, and Nico Reisler, and McKenna. Nothing major. We've got an Estadio Santiago Bernabeu. And then the final one, we get to the number 2 rare gold player pack, and you just need 6 golds. So let's have a look what golds we've got. So who can go? McKenna can go. Oh, I do have a Eredivisie card now. Let's get rid of this Reisler. Muslera can go. I don't really want to get rid of any of those, but I kind of want to get this done. So we're going to start getting rid of cards I shouldn't really be getting rid of. Let's get rid of them 2, and then all these can go in. So that'll be them packs. I've got a premium gold pack. Can we get anything from here? Ginter, not a bad pack. De Ketelaere, that's a decent pickup. Herzler, Van der Beek, UT Event Stadium, and then we've got the Ajax kit again. I think we're getting a lot of the same kits. A 2 red gold player pack. Andre, so we're not getting lucky this time. Andre and Rodney. So that's them, and then let's go back to this one. So do I have the Eredivisie card? Oh, what we got? So just got the one, so we're going to put him in, and then we just need a silver card. So I'm going to put 70, take that off, and search. What we got. Am I really going to use this Ekdal? Nope. So he can go. And then the chemistry one, which I can't touch yet. So we've got silver pack. Anything good in here? Felice, Conte, Mendieta. Nothing major. I don't think we're going to have enough cards to do that one. Yeah. So I might have to wait to do that later. Other than that, what have we got running? So we've got a intro to evolutions. Just can't be the RoadToZ guys, so we'll keep that for the time being. Is there any expiry on it? Doesn't look like it. You can do it twice, fair enough. A rare gold embellishment, which you can do twice, and then 2 training camp ones. So Evos I'm going to keep to the side for the time being. We've got 5 players, and I think that might be it for this episode. I will just clear this squad. Let's build the squad. So this is the best team we can build right now without messing about with any of the positions or the players. So that'll be it for the web app for this stage. So now I'm just going to show off a couple of the teams I'm looking to build, how we're going to go about getting Zlatan, the players we're looking at Evo in, and then a kind of like a collection book of players who Zlatan has played with who are in the game still, and just wanted to knock a few players off in there, and eventually hopefully have a full team of crazy cards who have all played with Zlatan over the years, and of course Zlatan up front with them. Okay, so here we are on foot.gg. Shout out to these guys. I much prefer this website to Footbin, to be honest. The amount of ads what pop up on Footbin are horrendous nowadays. So foot.gg does still have ads, but they're not as intrusive. So let's look at first the collections that I've built on here. So I've got players that I'm looking to Evo over the year, and the players that Zlatan has played with. So as you can see, a lot of icons, the heroes, and then just a load of gold players. So like we've picked up a De Ketelaere, so I'm happy with that. Is there anyone else we picked up? Let's have a quick scan through. I don't see anybody. I probably have gone past someone, but that's the type of players I'm looking at getting. But happy to straight away knock off one. So that's the players we're looking to pick up, and then the players we're looking to Evo. Again, a lot of it is either players who have played with Zlatan, players who I just like in general. There's a few Rotherham United players, and then you'll see, if you've been in and around the community for a while now, you'll see there's a few players in here that are what we kind of say is like nostalgia legends type thing, where probably like 8-9 years ago these players were really good in the game. So just an example, who we got? So there's Axel Witsel, Jaume Moutinho, Sanchez, Cavani, Tyson, Santi Cazorla. I've got Benteke in there, Remy Cabella, I noticed him, he was still in the game, Eric Bailly. Who else we got? Yarmolenko and Jesus, Christian. Is it Christian Aranguiz? I think it's Charles Aranguiz. Might be Charles Aranguiz. Solomon Rondon, Joshua King, Grzycki, Emre Moore, if you remember the bronze card for him. Mbabu. We've got Pizzi, Vidal, Pontus Jansson, James Milner, Rebic. There's loads of cards in here. I mean, Kevin Vollander's 70 rated, Oscar Cardozo, Rocky Santa Cruz, I think he's like 44 or something now, with a 31 pace. Vlad Chiric, if you remember him from Spurs. Hesse, and then we've got a few Rovan players. We've got Nombe, Coletta, Hall, Gore, Agbare, Martha, Powell, and then I kind of want to pick up this Ibrahimovic, so kind of not going to really do anything for us, but I'd like to try and upgrade him through the year and maybe make him a decent card, and then I can have the two Ibrahimovics up front, but we'll see how that goes. It's not a massive priority, it's just one that will come up in background. So that's the collections, and then the squads. So these are the squads I've built. So we're kind of looking at teams who Zlatan has played for, and then we're basically just building past and present teams for those teams. So let's have a look at the Ajax one, for example, for the first one. So bog standard Ajax team. We've got the Dest, which I'm happy about, and then the rest of them. The only big purchase in here will probably be the De Jong. Maybe Kudus and Timber may be expensive to start with, but that's the Ajax team. And then we've got a Juventus squad. So again, this one's probably also going to be a bit expensive. Dybala, Openda, David to an extent, Bremer especially, Cancelo. But you'll see I'm trying to use different formations. I don't want to be stuck just using the same formation all year. I just get bored. So let's spice it up and try something different. So like for the for the Inter Milan one, we've got a crazy back line, to be fair. Çalhanoğlu. I've stuck Vidal into this one. I could have put him into the Juventus one, because I think he's definitely played more games for Juventus than Inter Milan, surely. But he just would have got no chem. So if I have Alexis Sanchez in here, he gets the Chile link, so at least he gets something. And then we've got Thuram and Martinez, which is just crazy. So that one's probably going to be a further down the line one. We've got an AC Milan team. Leao is going to be crazy amount of coins. Modric is in inform this week. Pulisic is probably going to be expensive. We're going to get that Tomori card. Theo Hernandez. So this team is also probably going to be a bit further down the line. I'm mainly looking at this Manchester United team. I just want to try and build as kind of as soon as possible type thing. Pogba, really want to get Pogba so I can start evoing him as soon as there's an evo available. I want to get Ronaldo into the team. I want to try him out. And Mbeumo I think might be a bit cheaper just because of the 2-star weak foot. Rashford's probably going to be expensive. Cunha may be expensive. I know he's got some weird stats on his face card. Looks decent, but his actual stats in game look a bit dodgy. But I think that team should be more on the cheaper side. We've got a Barcelona past and present, which is going to be another expensive one. I've got Busquets in there, Jordi Alba, Messi. The back line, especially these two, are probably going to be expensive. Griezmann, Lewandowski, Pedri. So that's also going to be an expensive team. PSG team. I tried knocking some of the players down, like I could have had Kvaratskhelia, but put Barcola and Doué in. Still going to be expensive. João Neves probably going to be cheaper than Vitinha. Well, I'd expect so. Fabian Ruiz, Nuno Mendes probably going to be expensive. The back line, apart from Nuno Mendes, pretty affordable. Colomwani now at Spurs, I believe. Is it Spurs? Colomwani at? Can't remember. Maybe. So then it comes into the LA Galaxy team. So this is going to be a team that I'll probably work towards after I get Zlatan. So as you can see, there's a few more icons in there, a few heroes. A silverback line, Marco Reus. So these four I will probably try to pick up before I get Zlatan. Hopefully put some evos on, especially Yoshida. But yeah, that's probably going to be the final past and present team, to be fair. We've then got these three teams. So the Sweden Evo squad is going to be just Swedish players that I want to kind of evo type thing. Once Zlatan comes in, one of these two strikers will probably head out, but for the time being this is the sort of players I'm looking to try and pick up. Again, I'm probably not going to play with this squad until I get Isaac or Gyökeres, so this will probably also be on the back burner, but if an Evo comes out and one of these cards fits in it, I will probably use one of those cards. And then we've got a Silver Beast team. So these are the silver cards that I'm hoping to try and pick up as soon as possible, really. So we've got Johansson, and a lot of them are in multiple squads. Well, I say a lot, there's a couple. Johansson, Ashley Young, and then we've got Kempf, Chow Marcelo, Wanderson, Kursung Boom, Bojanic, Podolski, who I'm looking to pick up, Lingard, Dele Alli, Cecilia, and then if I need more chemistry for whatever reason, I'd take Kempf and Podolski out and put Chaplin and Tanganga in, and that just gives a bit extra chemistry. And then the final squad is kind of like the end game squad. So it's the Manchester United 2016-2017 team of the players who are still in the game. So I'm looking to try and get this team, but basically everyone evoed, special cards if there is any, and then we've got a few bench players. We've got Schweinsteiger in there, Rashford, Jan Zai still playing. But yeah, this is the last team I will probably try and do. So my main objective is to pick up the Man U past and present, or maybe the Ajax team. That's the two teams I'll probably work towards straight away. So the players I've got right now, so like that Hemp, they'll just go into a team and it'll just be working towards one of those two. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video, and I will definitely have another video out tomorrow where we will look at maybe opening some bronze packs, trying to improve our coin balance, especially on the web app. But yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later. Ciao.